Um, so, you guys have had some definite ups and downs. I can't remember if it was Virgo season or Leo season was just really not so great. Um, let's see how you guys do with Libra. It's a cardinal energy. Um, now, when we look at Libra, though, we see Capricorn when we're talking about Cancer. So that's opposite you. So this is really unknown territory, but it's something that you enjoy. Um, just depends on how the love aspect in your life like kind of impacts you. You know what I mean? So that's why we're all really seeing a lot of opposing forces. I keep drawing the Five of Wands a lot. And a lot of reversals. Things are kind of moving in backwards motion almost. You know, like a mirror image. You know, it's always facing a reverse way from you. You know, it's not like how you are in that perspective. So it's really interesting to see the effect in Libra season because it's very different from what I've seen in previous seasons. Love is coming up again and again and again, but so far I can't say that anyone has like love that's going to be like the one or something like that. It's more of you know, playful, um, not so serious fling or an affair or something a little less lasting. Um, I probably should cover that up. Boom, off the back. So you guys have some hurt coming your way. You're going to feel without. You're going to feel like your cups have turned over. You are a well of sadness for a good second. Um, and maybe it's like you gave up on some of your responsibilities in your home life. And you turned down an opportunity or you weren't ready. So, wow, okay. I don't know if I shuffled these, but these are the exact same cards. Okay, wow. Very, very similar reading to Gemini. One sec, sorry. Okay, so distractions all around you. Something, you're missing something. You're not noticing something, something sneaking right past you. And yeah, under your nose, because your attention's diverted. I'm not really going to go into all of these because they came out so fast and they're so similar to the reading I just did. So what I do want to talk about are the ones that are now presenting themselves. So we have Hierophant and Page of Pentacles. We've been seeing a lot of Page of Pentacles. You know, we're feeling, again, without, especially you guys with that Five of Cups. That's really, really, and you got the Tower card. You got Death with the Tower. So back to back, this is going to be huge, huge. I've never seen this come together. It comes right after the two. So we've got some relationship issues, some big ones, big, big relationship issues. Big, big. It is either you or your partner wants to run away, but they just can't muster the strength to. They just want to leave. They just want to quit. They just want. I don't even know if they want to say goodbye. They just want to. They want to go up and leave. Um, But the Chariot here, we remember who we are. I know I said I wasn't going to talk about these, but here I am. We remember that this is all for some purpose. This is all keeping us on our path. It's propelling us forward no matter how painful the situation can be, and it just seems like all of your responsibility, all of your burden, all of your opportunity is, you're not receiving it right now. It's just, you just feel down in the dumps, like you're losing everything. And so it's it's really distracting you from your purpose. Um, and maybe it's a Taurus energy, the Hierophant. So this is somebody that has a very spiritual kind of personality, somebody that knows a lot of truths, that could be involved in church or religion or their own practice of whatever that may look like. But somebody that knows more divine secrets as opposed to real world answers, more philosophical. So the Page of Pentacles, this person may be offering you a new path financially, but one you're going to have to go at alone. It doesn't look like you're moving on with this person. They're going to push you away, so you can go find your own abundance, your own happiness, your own material success. So, I mean, I really think it's more relationship trouble here as opposed to getting fired. But let's go further, Cancer. It's a lot already. Okay. Here, these came up too for Gemini. So, Ace of Wands. Home change is Chariot, and Ace of Wands is new path opening up for you, but you don't see it because you are severely distracted right now. The moon has just twisted your perspective. Um, Even if we get the moon face up, we're still not thinking properly. We're not seeing what we need to. So it's when it's reversed, it's really chaotic. Um, and maybe there's trouble sleeping, trouble resting in a more subconscious way. So, I hope I didn't flip these wrong. Um, but we also got King of Swords and Knight of Cups. So this new path, this new creative pursuit, this new endeavor, this new responsibility, this new, purpose, that you're not ready for is coming, and maybe a new suitor is coming with it. They're going to unlock some potential in you. They're going to let you see something that you haven't before because they're very wise. They have a unique perspective, kind of head in the clouds energy. So they really can kind of see through all of this minutia that you guys are experiencing, and hopefully you can access that energy to where you see what you need to do. You see that the true meaning of all of this that's happening, and you can get back onto the road of, if it's self-love we're talking about here, because I don't know, with death and the Tower card and the Five of Cups, if there's any possible way of saving this current situation, this current, yeah. I mean, you guys feel so hurt, so hurt. It may be betrayal. Something unfortunate could have happened to a loved one. You know, whatever it is that's got you down in the dumps, you feel like you're nothing right now. And you know you can't take on anymore. Maybe you're not servicing your responsibilities like you usually would. You're not getting things done. But the bad part about the Ten of Wands being reversed is that like um, it's like you have it all, but you don't even want to acknowledge that. And that's gonna maybe push you into thinking that changing the destination, changing where you want to go is going to solve everything, but there's no financial opportunity where you want to go, not yet, and yeah, I don't know. Okay. This is probably the card that has come up the most during Libra season thus far. Maybe there's a further meaning I'm not getting from it, because it can't just be celebration is wrong right now. Maybe we all need to tend a little more to our path and ourselves, as opposed to being a little more social. Maybe that's what it's saying. Social events really aren't going to culminate well right now. They're not going to make you feel re-energized. They're just going to maybe distract you even more with that moon energy. And they're also obviously going to take some of your resources and things. But I don't really see opportunity to be had. I don't feel like if you go out or something and you party with friends, you're going to meet a lover, you're going to meet some new business venture, or you know, like there's possibilities. I feel like these occasions and things are only going to serve an end. And yes, we got it with the Fool. So we're being foolish around friends, or maybe we're not seeing what's really happening in our friend group, and we're partying way too much, and we'd rather just keep soaring and soaring and living the high life. But it's going to push you in a situation where you're going to have to go into hermit mode. You're eventually going to have to separate yourself from all of that and go at it alone, so you can truly feel the altruism. It's like, stop. It's like the only way for you to feel rich and that you can give back is to do it alone. You know, maybe you don't feel rich right now when you're in the company of others, or it will start feeling that way really soon, because the Fool is kind of like a rebirth almost with the zero. We're starting from zero, and we have to, you know, you're born into this world alone, and people raise you, yes, but it's like a solo kind of journey. I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's like you're going to be pushed into a path where basically you're solo, you're separated from this love, the friends, this whole life. It's really scary. But maybe somebody's going to give you a helping hand with that Six of Pentacles. It's just hard to say whether that's intended for you or not. So, yeah, we got this. The Sun reversed. So the Sun reversed, we can't access our inner child right now. And this person from childhood, we are reminiscing, maybe they've resurfaced in our lives. but there's no really opportunity with it. It's just going to start making you worry more. So maybe you're worried that this person is going to resurface again, this childlike energy, or maybe when it leaves, you're just going to feel so paranoid. You're really going to be so possessive of what you have because this energy isn't there. So you don't feel like you can be, um, I guess, playful in a sense. We already got the Three of Cups reversed. So we have the Fool though. So maybe we're just being foolish because the Fool is kind of playful too, but it's more about just not really knowing what's ahead and just venturing into a new direction. Um, but sometimes that can be really dangerous. And so you have to make sure you're keeping your head on your shoulders right now because there's so much um, at play here. There's so much, and it just looks like you. Um, hmm, maybe you're giving more than you need to. Maybe people are demanding more of you, or you know, Cancer is a natural nurturer. It's the mother archetype, so you're always going to give as much as you can. Um, and it just seems like maybe people are taking advantage of that right now. Maybe you just don't know when to say when. Um, and it's just like enough is enough. And mm, even with this, like, I don't know, like this past love thing, maybe it's somebody that you've been with for a long time, or they came up when you were younger, um, and you just feel very childlike when you're with them, but you're worried. You're worried about that situation, um, and it's the moon and the sun are reversed. So it's like you can't see daylight, you can't see moonlight, you can't see any light right now. Um, it's like things are so dark. Um, and the Hermit, it's a really dreary card, and he just has a lantern to guide him. But that's the sole source of light, you know? So it's just going to strip you down to where you feel so raw. Um, let's see what else, Cancer, because I need some other things here. Okay. Huh. So, King of Wands is creative time. Now, we did talk about this a little bit with Pisces. Maybe this is a good time for some creativity. Um, when this stuff happens, um, you're going to feel so um, so alone in it, so without, and maybe channeling that into a creative pursuit will help. I'm not saying it's going to fix the problem, but maybe it's going to allow you to access your inner ego again. It's going to strengthen you a little bit, um, and it's going to help you grow. So we see the progression. We have the Ten of Wands, the Nine of Wands, the King of Wands, um, and we have, yeah, so it's like if you can overcome that kind of like sense that somebody's going to rob something of you, um, maybe you can really channel that into some creative power, really start making things. Um, Cancer. That's it. It's the final judgment. The final judgment is going to you're going to sail away. You're going to abandon ship. You are going to quit. Um, and you're trying to escape with whatever dignity you have, um, which it doesn't look like there's much. It doesn't look like there's anything that you're really leaving with. And this judgment is going to be pushed on you. You're not asking for it, but it's got to happen. Apparently, I don't know what it is about Libra season, but that judgment card keeps coming up. I think we really have to make some hard decisions in Libra season, which is so hard because it's like Libras are so damn indecisive. You'd think the opposite, but maybe because of like the legal kind of implications with Libra season, there are some harder decisions to make. You know what I mean? So like they're really tough, life-altering ones, and this one's going to make you feel like you barely got away, but you escaped on your own. I don't know if you're really going with another person, because that looks like such a scary scene, to be escaping from. The future is very uncertain at that point. Once that decision kind of takes hold, it looks like there could be some really karmic repercussions here, if we haven't been living our truth. But maybe not all is lost. Maybe you are going with that person. Knight of Pentacles reversed. So maybe it's not your job that saves whatever the situation is. Maybe it's theirs. And I don't know. That doesn't really make a lot of sense. But the Ten of Cups is prosperity, it's fortune, it's like all the things you want for your home accomplished. So maybe it's going to, maybe it looks as if it's something that you don't want, but you end up having to take, and it ends up working. But it wouldn't be your ideal situation or your ideal job, or even income. If you get like knocked down a little bit at work, or if you don't want to have to travel for some sort of trip, you just don't feel like it's the right time. It looks like everything's going to be okay when you come back, or maybe it'll be better, or maybe you're moving with someone to a brighter tomorrow. So I don't know, Cancer. You're all over the place. Some really scary stuff, but some really big positive stuff too. Well, the Ten of Cups, we'll look at the positive stuff. So Ten of Cups, King of Wands, the Chariot. I mean, even the Fool is kind of positive, I just don't know. Come on, Cancer, give me one more little something here. Okay. I'm gonna try my best, you guys, because this reading is really crazy. Seven of Wands. Right after the Ten of Cups. Maybe it's like this vision that you have for what the perfect home is to you, like all of your dreams, is just not the right thing. Maybe you're going about it in the wrong way, and it's like other forces around you are trying to take you down because they know you're wrong. You know, when we see reverse Seven of Wands, we're not doing the right thing. Um, Whether morally or just for ourselves, we're sabotaging ourselves, or we're just being defensive, or like we're latching on to the wrong perspective. We're like doing the wrong thing for the wrong reasons, and um, it's just like you won't budge. Once you get on the top of that hill, you're like, nope, I'm here. You can't take me down now. So it's like one of those things that once you pick that position, it's really hard to get away from, you know, or to hear like I don't know. Now the Lovers reversed and the Queen of Cups reversed. So um, the Lovers obviously we would see in Libra season, but here I know we've already seen a lot of this, but um, it's just not going to work. I don't know why we got the Ten of Cups there. Um, it's like maybe you guys like with the moon, this distraction, like you just really think everything's going well, and it's obviously not. um, it's just so weird. It's like they always say with cancers that they are so psychic and they can see so much, but I think it's because they're water, so they're always so unsure of themselves, in a sense, and they kind of let other people manipulate them, or and they're a little impressionable, because they do give so much to other people, and so it's like I feel like you guys have the answers, and you just don't want to see them. You know, you're playing dumb, um, and that's really not healthy for a relationship. Um, I don't know, like this nurturing sensibility when you've been playing mother is going to come to an end, or it's like it's not serving a purpose anymore. Like we've already seen here the Ten of Wands, we've seen the Nine of Pentacles, even the Six of Pentacles. Um, it's just like the Chariot, all of this stuff that you guys keep doing again and again, um, isn't isn't not that it's not worthwhile, but it's like I don't even know if people are asking it of you, or if you are just like wanting to give and give again when it's never doing anything for you. It's like empty gestures, or it's not like serving your purpose. You know what I mean? So um, it's just with that Queen of Cups, we're nurturing the past. We're nurturing um, something that we can't let go of. When she's this way, she's more of a healthy mother. And she's maternal. She's instinctual. If we got it this way, it could mean fertility. Starting that family, especially after the Ten of Cups. But we got it reversed. So all of that's for naught. And maybe this lover that you have, maybe that you're nurturing, um, eh, it's just like you're going about it the wrong way. It's just like you've picked this position and you just don't want to change anymore. Um, you're getting really defensive and you just won't let go of something, you know. And it could really I don't I don't know, but like break it off. I almost want to start over from scratch because I just feel like this is so weird. Cancer. I'm kind of scared for you guys. There's some pain to be had. But you guys have got to start seeing things the way they are right now, like right now, to really be able to maybe stop some of this energy. You've got to do like a 180. right, come on, final card. Okay. So not the worst final card, but still not very positive. The work you're putting into whatever this is again for naught. You're just tiring yourself out at this point. It's not going to fix it. It's not going to save it. Um, and it's certainly not going to be rewarding. But it's like too far gone. You know. I mean, if you stay stuck in this mindset, like look at all these. I'm going to show you. These are all like mindset cards, in my opinion. Not to say that there won't be instances that bring these mindsets about. I'm not saying that you guys are just going to be down for no reason. There's definitely reason behind it, that's for sure. Um, but if we don't start acting, if we don't start, we're looking for clarity here. We're looking for clarity, and I think Libra can often disguise what's truly present, because like I said before, it's the mirror image. It's not, what's that thing that they say on the car window? It's like objects in mirror are closer than they appear. So it may seem like a distant storm or something that's happening that's not really impacting your life, but it is. It is. It's a lot closer than you think it is, and you really have to give it that time of day, that spotlight, and start acting like now. Um, that's my advice. Whatever you got to do, start seeing it for what it is and know what you need to do to make it right, or to end it well, or to just get through it. Okay? Take care, you guys.